Good on you. I better find out what's going on. I just want to find out
Are you okay?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. Yes. Great 7:33. Gentlemen, in traditional fashion, Tori is late. It's now 7:34.
Say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello too. Correct.
Is that working now?
It is. Going to be on telly.
Sorry, where's the...
Oh, es ist das so sein.
I need a massage all over. He needs to be put down, I think, that much.
We can survive.
What are you? You're looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's obvious. The commitment to each other has been made for some time. They are adults. They have chosen to live together. Their choice is responsible, free, independent, and happy. A man and woman to a man may develop into a deep and lasting relationship. They feel it involves respect for each other, and their individuality stays intact. And the most difficult of all tasks is the acceptance of each other's weaknesses, prejudices, and faults. They believe, too, that this lives like the cats, which just can't best in a nice pot of cream. Never losing their sensitivity, their passion, and they promise eternal love and understanding. On this day, Greg, people conclude what are the real values in life and come to decide what really matters, it's a human relationships. One of the most understated, but this deepest relationship in human life is that between the caring father and a loving daughter. Now, because Mr. Steer represents all of us, he particularly represents his family. But today, in a special gesture, he symbolizes his own personal love for his daughter. So mindful of his values, I now ask him, who brings this woman to be married to this man? State your name and legs. Thank you, Michael. Pass your daughter on to the husband to be. Thank you, don't touch. Gregory Philip Svedos, do you take Victoria Mary Steer to be your lawful wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto her, so long as you both shall live? I do. I will. And all. Victoria Mary Steele, will you take Gregory Philip Svedos to be your lawful husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto him, so long as you both shall live?
I do, and I will.
You're next. I take it. Turn it down.
I, Gregory Philip Sweedosh, do joyously proclaim my love for you, Victoria Mary Steer, and take you to be my lawful wedded wife. You are a beautiful woman who stands, walks, and sleeps beside me. I'll do all I can to make sure your life is an exciting adventure, filled with laughter, love, friendship, passion, and excitement. I will snuggle you when you are cold. I will cheer you when you're sad. Yeah, I will do that too. I'll rejoice with you when you are triumphant. I will always be your best friend.
I, Victoria Mary Steer, take you, Gregory Philip Sweedosh, to be my lawfully wedded husband. I promise with all my love to always make you feel special, to love you and lust you, to look out for and look after you, to pamper and hug you, and to always be your true friend.
Drinks, thank you. No. Strange ring, Victoria. With this ring, I do that.
With this thumb ring, I do wed.
Take and wear it
Take and wear it
as a pledge for my life
as a pledge of my love
and a symbol
and as a symbol
of all we share.
of all we share.
And wear it. as a pledge of my love, and as a symbol of all we share.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the Oriental custom, we are going to tie this silken scarf around the hand and arms of our newlyweds as a token that they are going to live together in unity and be not only loving towards each other but enslaved the rest of the days. And come and take my hand and let us walk into the future as was foretold in the books of books. And we do know that even now when you're feeling that warmth which is passing between us, and all these friends are holding your hands with me, and there are witnesses that you are joining not only hands, but you're joining from separate two beings into one.
Like you say, yeah?
What do you call it?
Take down and you're going to have a drink. And do remember what you have promised each other. Love, tranquility, and happiness. God that is your life.
Give it time.
Now, where is the runner cigar?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as now we got Melanie, which is guarding that scarf for future references. And Melanie has prepared a nice poem for Tori and Greg.
One another, look to one another, share with one another, and live together. Be friends, be lovers, be husband and wife, be everything to each other, and just be for each other. Keep burning, keep shining for each other, and keep growing together. Laugh, love, dance, sing, live, grow, and play, but most of all, love, and let its song flow through you. I wish for you both for a love that will continue to grow, a love that will never die, a love that is ever new. Turn to each other, acknowledge each other, accept each other, and you will know such divine love here, now, and always.
Thank you, Melanie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gregory and Victoria have declared before all of us that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other. They have symbolized it by joining hands, taking vows, and by exchanging rings. Before I conclude this ceremony, I would like Father Sweden, Mother Sweden, I would like you to go to Victoria. Father and Mother Steer.
Take care. Not.
Now, before you hug, ladies and gentlemen, the families Sweden and families here, I want you to publicly proclaim in front of all these friends. And I would like to repeat after me. We accept full names, please. Every one of you. Accept you as our loving son.
And accept as a loving daughter.
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Mother and Father, you accepted me. Now, I can definitely, in front of all of you, proclaim our newlyweds, Greg and Tori, husband and wife. By the established custom. Right, can we have this? Hop, hop, hop. Can somebody put something over this point? It goes ruined. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is presentation to you, Tori.
Thank you.
Your love letters to both of you. You have written, you haven't let it get, but that's yours. Now, could we get somebody to sign the document?
The wet documents. Is it waterproof?
Yes. Can we get some lights?
Tell you what, it was unreal, I tell you. But we got there.
Sorry, you gotta give me a kiss.
Hugging everyone.
Really was. Well,
I'll show you the way, mate.
You've got class.
Good. You know, as long as I didn't forget what I had to say, I was okay. That's my team.
That's great, mate. That's
I'll
great.
probably chuck them off the station.
Wow.
It's great, isn't it?
Gorgeous. Is it good for your thumb?
Yeah.
The other one.
Oh, this is my engagement ring.
I'm glad.
Oh, I'll take Greg's thumb.
Greg's is on, he's not.
Good stuff. Beautiful. It's everywhere.
It's good. This is soup to trash. Thank you.
I'll take you off the beach there to get a ball.
It'll be a great
That it's actually good luck.
Oh, geez, yours. Oh.
Good luck if it's sunny too.
You know, it happens.
Hello. I'm not reclaiming anymore now, my husband.
Husband.
Hubby.
Sorry.
Because I've written a poem as well. I wanted it all for myself, but I'll read out the poem and then we'll all toast Greg and Tori and their health, okay? So it's as formerly a pledge of love was made and later celebrated in its fullness. We came to feast, recount and share our mirth, yet while we revelled, offered our respect to firm communal bonds beyond all worth, which from today have grown as they reflect. For those that love shall lead this world to grace, and by affirming love, you do attest your faith that peace will one day rule this place, so you, as lovers, are the truly blessed. Thanks for making it a good evening, and there'll be more later on.
So good mates for a long time. We used to have these parties at my place where I used to lecture to them about...
This is here, I should say. And it is the formal occasion, so we'd like to welcome Mr. Steer.
Out, and we've been looking at the photographs and the pictures of Tori in Montreal and of mugshots of Tori at school and all these kinds of things. Tori in Halloween costumes and Tori skiing and Tori skating and lots of memories flooding back. These kinds of the Great Disney World scan when she was in school. The way that I'm still paying off the bills from that. You could ask her about the Great Herbalife scan. I suppose, you know, as parents, what do we want from Tori as she was growing up? I suppose we wanted somebody who was kind and somebody who was considerate and somebody who was creative, somebody who's generous. I've got notes down here, Tori. It's not coming from inside. Somebody who thinks for herself, I guess. I guess really what we really wanted was somebody who would have a positive effect on things around her, and I think with Tori we have that, and we're very proud of her, and we're very. I think she just looked gorgeous this evening. I felt really.
Magnificent. Many years. The whole scene tonight could have been different. And again, I reference Tori's preference for someone whose name starts with S. You see, when Greg was very young, he fell in love. He fell in love with Batman. Some idiot, sorry, not idiot, some kind relative of ours gave Greg a Batman costume. The Batman costume was on Greg 27 hours a day, 8 days a week.
How many years?
Yeah, we know the story. The first time, Joy managed to, I think, scrape the costume off him so she could wash it, fumigate it, the normal things her mother does. Greg came out and saw the Batman costume hanging on the line and immediately burst out into hysterical tears. He thought that he had drowned. Batman had drowned. Joy and I both believed, truthfully, that as soon as he was legally old enough to sign a document, by default he would change his name to Batman. Of course,
we came back to our cabin and it had been done over by someone, and there was talcum powder everywhere, there was food, there was all sorts of stuff all over the place, and Greg and I, being the sort of people who never take something like that lying down, decided immediately that we'd get together and find out who the culprit was and pay him back double. So I thought that it had to be my girlfriend at the time, Laura Totino. And, one for you. Don't forget those things. And so anyway, we decided that we'd get back Laura and the cohorts in her room. So we went there armed with shaving cream, talcum powder, perfume, anything we could get our hands on, and let me tell you, we did the job on that room. We put shaving cream in their underwear, shaving cream in their sleeping bags, and before we left, I remember shutting the door, and there was just this puff, a waft of talcum. We shut the door, and so we went back to our room and waited breath. And soon enough, Laura comes flying through the door in a state of rage, demanding to know who it was who had done their room over, and of course she wanted to ask me, Dave, because I want to know. And I immediately jumped up and said, Laura, look, I heard about what happened in the room. I'm really sorry, there was nothing I could do about it. I tried to stop Wayne. But I couldn't talk them out of it, and there was just nothing I could do. I couldn't hold it back. They were really cut up about what happened in our room. So Laura, being untrusting, you know, Wayne and Ross immediately denied the fact that it was Greg and Dave. It was Greg and Dave. And Laura turned and said, "Are you telling me the truth, Dave?" And I looked her in the eyes and I said, "Look, Laura, you know, we've been going out with each other. We've got a loving, trusting relationship here, and I would think that if I tell you sincerely that I had nothing to do with it, that you'd believe me. And of course they're trying to blame us, you know. And I was laughing inside, and I looked up and I saw Greg's eyes, and they were dancing. And I think that my act of self-righteous denial appealed to his self-righteous denial streak. And from that time on, it was just the look that we exchanged at that time. We really developed a lot of respect for each other. And